after we graduated from secondary school, that my guys were like, most of them, they were like, guy, I dated this person. This person was dating this one. This one. I was like, but you all dated? Like, you guys were doing all this shit in school? Where the fuck was I? Worst experience during high school?
That's kind of tricky though, because I have lots of very bad experiences. Start with the one being when we were chased. I don't know how to start though, but there was something that happened. A student was acting abnormal, so he started chasing people out of the hostel because I went to boarding school. But eventually we were locked in the hostel because we refused to go out for lunch that day, or was it dinner? I can't remember though. I think it should be dinner also. So we refused to go out for dinner, and then he came and he was trying to like boggle through our door to like the guy is our junior, yeah, and for the guy to, because I think we're four that day in the hostel. Were we five? I think we're four. Yeah, we're four that missed. We call it follow. So it was four of us that followed, and then this junior student just came. He peeped through the window, and then he looked at us. And at that moment, I could have sworn his eyes were red. Although I don't know if I was seeing things though, but I'm sure I saw I saw him having red eyes. So he came and then he started pushing our door. So he told this cosmate, this is our friend, to go and pop up the ceiling, because it was this normal ceiling we used then. To pop up the ceiling so we can go like into the ceiling and just perch there for the meantime. So the guy he now uprooted the part that the camera was, because our hostels used to have cameras. So he uprooted the part that the camera was being laid. And after the whole experience, after the guy cooled down, that's the junior student that apparently was kind of possessed, cooled down. Yeah. We're asked to pay for the camera and then the damage is done to the hostel. So I think that's like one of my worst experience.
Worst experience.
Yeah, how about yours?
I think getting flogged in front of your crush is one of the worst experiences you ever have.
Yeah, you guys are lucky. You went to a mixed school now.
Yeah.
Yeah, my school was strictly just boys. Do you know how weird and stupid that was? Trust me, you can't relate.
These guys don't gay.
Yeah, lucky for us enough to not be among the Chelsea.
You guys escaped the rainbow.
Yeah, exactly. Bro, that's messed up. Can you imagine bathing in the same bathrooms? Now that I think of it, it looks more weird. I mean,
fucked up.
Yeah, then we were looking at
problem. That's the beauty about the whole thing. Then you had no problem with it. It's like
then I had no problem. I thought of it as something normal then.
It became like
but looking at it now, I'm like, what the fuck? How did I do that?
How did I escape that?
Yeah, and I'm trying to maintain my steez, and I was there.
Your composure was fucked up.
I'm telling you. So yeah, it was really messed up too. Our school was messed up. Everything was messed up, literally. So yeah, go on, tell us about yours.
Okay.
You said you were flogged. Have you been actually flogged in front of your crush?
Yep.
How did you feel after then?
You know that kind of way, like, you know that kind of way to flog you. You not cry until somebody tell you sorry. Exactly.
That's like all those just to stop.
And they're like,
why are you telling me sorry?
Don't cry, sorry. Like what the now you're trying to defend your
You're trying to hold
it
in. Yeah.
No, don't worry. And the more you're trying to like defend it, the more tears is just building up in your eyes.
Yeah. And the worst part is you want to like reabsorb the tears, but funny enough, it doesn't go back in. It just keeps flowing, even if you don't want. There's this like, if you're crying, you can ideally control your tears.
Your composure is already all fucked up.
Yeah, no more tears, bro.
Your composure is already fucked up, bro. You can't hold it. You just have to start crying.
Yeah, that's nasty, bro.
And start consoling you.
I can't imagine being placed there. I mean, yeah, there's some advantages we have compared to you guys. Like, look at this instance now, being flogged. There we don't have no crushes, no nothing. So literally being flogged in front of the whole school was like, okay, being flogged in your school might be like, you might look at yourself like being one of the worst people on earth, or just wishing for the ground to open and swallow you. But in our case,
especially in front of the assembly ground.
Yeah, in our case, it was like an achievement being, punished. there's this thing
Yeah,
like,
because it was all guys. So like
yeah, it was all guys. So everybody's trying to be rugged and bad, and just show their bad side. And being flogged or being called like on stage, you'll be like, oh, this guy
like
is like,
they flog you and
yeah,
then
yeah.
you just bounce off.
He
You
was,
didn't cry.
yeah, dusting and all that. So like, there's just, we actually had fun, but I feel like we missed out on major parts, like major things that
Mm,
would have like been life changing and all that, like having a a crush in
mm.
school and
I
all
mean,
that. But
the whole
yeah,
mix up is like I didn't know that there was once in my school time once I looked at the girl and I was like, no, she's really nice. I like the girl, and that was it. You know, so it was after school that like after we graduated from secondary school that my guys were like most of them they were like, guy, I dated this person was dating this one. I was like, but you all dated? Like you guys were doing all this shit in school? Where the fuck was I? Nah, no, actually
maybe
I
you're busy. Yeah, maybe you're busy dodging classes. That's what I can
don't
think
dodging
of.
class. I don't dodge class. Nah. Fuck no, I
Reminds
don't
me,
dodge class.
yeah, reminds me of this my funny guy. I won't say he's my guy. Well, he's my classmate, so I think that counts as being one of my guys. So, because normally we used to have what we call YCS meeting. It's YCS means Young Catholic Student. So, it's more or
Yeah.
less like yeah, it's more or less like an avenue where we get to like mingle with other schools,
Mm,
female schools most especially. Yeah. So, and it happens, I think once every week or once every month? I think no, I think it should be weekly. Yeah, every week. So there's this my friend, my classmate. He's not an S school because naturally it's supposed to be just S schools that will attend, and then some few junior students just to bring them into the limelight of how everything works. So the guy would always be sneaking into the bus to join us for the. He's not S school. The,
mm.
the guy was always sneaking into the bus and joining us for the meetings. It now became as if, in fact, the guy attended more meetings than the president.
Mm-mm.
That's how bad it is. And do you know the worst part? The guy will attend
Mm-mm.
the meeting and then he'll go there and just be looking at the girls. Not as if he would ask any of them or talk to any of them, and then come back and be like, "Yeah, that."
I mean that's his one shot. That's his one
I bet he
opportunity to
doesn't
get.
listen to this, bro. But yeah, that was exactly how my guy was. I'm like, bro, why are you stressing yourself? They're like, he used to go there and talk to babes. So there was a day we tried the experiment. Like, okay, he says to go and talk to babes because then our seminarian used to be in charge of the whole transport thing and all that. So
Yeah.
we wanted to join us this day, but then the seminarian refused. So we had to talk to him, and they were like, all right, fine. He should come in, but that was going to be his last chance, like, of
Mm.
joining us. So he gave me, and then we went there, and we're like, okay, she says talk to babes, and you were busy hyping to us, telling
All
us this
right.
baby, this girl
Go
is your
and
baby.
talk to one.
Yeah, go and run your shit, man. The same shit he told us, go and run it. Guy
Mm-hmm.
was pissed, man. And the worst part is the guy was very, very short and I think chubby, kind of.
Uh,
So his
yeah.
physique did not really. It didn't give him an edge like over
Wasn't
the ladies.
something
So
to look up to.
yeah, you always have to look down on him because even if he was talking to any lady, for instance, they would always literally have to look down on him before they could see him.
Shit.
Yeah, yeah. I think it was the
The guy was
guy
that
that
brief.
would have been one of my worst experiences.
Like being looked down upon before somebody can see you. Like
Yeah. Ah,
shit. That's fucked
yeah.
up.
That's a really bad experience. That's from
And
the guy's end. If I
the
was
funny,
in if I was in his shoes,
the funny thing was like most of all these guys after secondary school, they tend to grow tall. And then the whole
bro,
thing, the whole idea is like,
chill.
where was this whole
I
thing
met
when I
my
was in
school
secondary
son.
school?
I met my school son. I think 2 weeks back. No,
Mm.
sorry. Did I say weeks? 2 months back. Sorry, bro. This guy's way taller than me. I was like, bro, what the fuck are you
Hmm.
eating? Are you sure you're eating school food? Because I ate that food and I never grew tall. So how the fuck are you eating school food and you're
Th-
being this tall,
That's the whole
bro?
thing that just pissed somebody off. And then like
Bro,
after the whole secondary school, then all of a sudden you just have one kind of growth out.
I felt
And
like I was
also
the
you
only
be
one not growing. No,
you
I
just
don't
look
know
at
if it's
yourself
just me.
like,
Yeah,
where the fuck was
I
all
felt
this
like
stuff?
because I was always looking up on everybody. Like everybody was just so high, and I was like, I don't understand. Why am I not growing tall? How is this guy taller
I
than me?
remember,
Like
I remember in
where?
secondary school, like majority of us were mostly the same height. Majority of us.
Yeah,
But now all of a sudden after secondary school, everybody's just like as if I'm I'm the only one still remaining in the position I am. Like everybody, I'm just looking up to everybody like this.
There was a time we had the elite party, like our schoolmates,
Like a get
that's
together.
secondary school. Yeah, yeah, like get together kind of thing. So we're
Mm.
there, and I felt like, like I felt. I think I seemed like I was the smallest person there. I was like, I don't understand what's happening. Because I'm eating
Yeah.
good food. You know, I'm not eating good food. So what's the problem? I'm eating,
So,
I'm eating
like
good food.
somebody
I'm not
explain it to
stressing
me.
myself. So in fact, I might be among one of the lazy people, like among my sets. Because even while I was in school, I was a bit lazy, kind of. And I think even outside school, I'm still kind of not like lazy, but at least now I'm supposed to, come on, look at me now. Come on.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like this whole height. It's like sometimes like the height just like want to embarrass you, so
Yeah.
you just wait after secondary
Do you,
school,
do you know how
and
many
then it's
times
like,
I've wished I was just 2 inches taller? Like,
mm-hmm.
I've literally pictured like how being 2 inches taller could literally affect my life.
Sometimes you have to just you have to practice standing on your toes to imagine the
Ah,
view.
bro. Do you know I love wearing shoes that have high sole to compensate for my height? No, it's a sick. Why did I say that? I hope people know it
You know the
like this
funny thing.
one. Day.
The funny thing is like you you know the sweetest part about this whole thing
Yeah.
is like when you think that you are short, then you all of a sudden you see somebody that you can from where you stand, you can see the middle of their head, and then you're like, and then you have just been like a skyscraper,
Yeah.
like
Yeah. There's this guy, the same thing. I'm taller than him though, so I can literally I can like touch the middle of his head, and I'm like, oh, now it's time for you to look up to me because yeah, I think it's high time. I've deserved it. I've waited so long
like
for this
for
chance.
too long, for so long,
Yeah,
I've
I've
been
waited for
looking
someone to
down
look
on
up to
people. They
me.
have been looking
I'm
down on me, so
done.
it's
I'm
like.
done being looked down on.
So, and you know the funny thing, you always like to be standing next to that person,
Yeah, I don't know
so
if
that like,
I don't know
yeah,
if
I'm
that height
tall.
is trying to compensate. I don't know. Maybe trying to compensate to you for not being tall enough.
Mm, but you know, it's just for the moment now
Yeah,
until somebody comes
yeah,
up
actually for
and then show you how short you are.
it's not like it's not like we're that short. It's not like I'm that short, but I just feel I should have been a little bit more taller.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's this lady I wanted to
I feel
go out.
like you should be a little bit more taller.
There's this lady I wanted to go out. I don't know if I told you. I think we recorded one of the pods. There's this lady I wanted to go out with, and she was like, if you were just 1 inch taller. Literally, I missed her because I wasn't tall. Because I wasn't tall enough. In essence, that's the meaning. So yeah, I've
So
been praying every
basically, she
blessed day for me to be an inch. For me to be like 2 inches taller to at least not get talked down on anymore. So yeah,
should not get talked down.
yeah, I think that yes, yeah, I'm always being talked down on because I ought to be an inch taller. Some of them say it indirectly, but I think she was the only one that was bold enough to make it plain that I needed to have been an inch taller for us to work out. So yeah,
That's fucked up.
fucking fucked up, man. That was really messed up. All
Because
right,
of
so back to your high school experience.
yeah,
What experiences have you had?
was actually then when we were in high school actually was hell. So, but the thing about the whole
Wait,
experience
shit,
is after high school,
your
just
school
tend
was
to
a
miss.
day school, right?
Yeah, it was a day school. I attended boarding school for not really long time, sure.
Oh, so you built out.
So
Oh, runaway soldiers.
they
Why did
run
you build
away.
out?
Like bro, I don't. The whole setup
Wait,
was just
now,
like,
wait,
bro,
wait, wait. Why did you bail out?
why would I be like,
Because
bro, what?
they sent you. They sent they sent you to
Hmm.
fetch water and then you ran. You didn't come back.
Why would a senior be that kind of? Nah, bro. Nah, I'm not really in for that whole bullshit.
So why?
What?
Okay, wait. So why did you run? Why did you run?
Generally, I didn't really like the whole. It was good at the time. It was good. It's good when you're a senior actually, but high boarding school is always good when you're at the top. But as a junior, nah,
No, but I think
you
it's
will
good
hate.
because all those experiences are what builds you to becoming a like to becoming a senior. to know what it means to be a senior in school. Because even if I don't know if you noticed this,
Mm-hmm.
but okay, you said you went to a day school, right? Now, in our school, if like we
Mm.
have new intakes, like new intakes, like because intakes end at I think SS2, right? So let's say we have new
Mm.
intakes. Most of them they don't get like they're not really that respected. In fact, even if you join from JS3 or SS1, you're not really as
Mm-hmm.
respected as somebody who started the school from his JS1.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know
that's
why, but
that's
it's
the whole
just
concept I don't
yeah, it's
like
just a
about body.
normal phenomenon. It's just like yeah, there's no two ways about it. You just can't equate the respect you would have compared to somebody who started just one. And the worst part
So
is
what's
if you're coming, if you're transferring from maybe a day school or something, they will just I don't know the juniors kind of tend to look down on them somehow. I don't know why.
so
Even
what's
if
the whole idea of them hating day school? It doesn't really make any sense.
no, it makes sense because I feel like day school does not make someone rigid enough to undertake life circumstances.
In what way are we talking?
Because you're dissident, I'm sure you would support your side. But what I'm
No,
trying to say
that's
is
what I'm trying to, no, 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 no,
no,
no. I'm
yeah.
trying
What I'm
to
trying to
get
say
the whole
is
point.
what I'm trying to say is boarding school, right? It helps you to be it helps you to be independent in certain
Independent.
scenarios because yeah, if you were to drop to let's say 16-year-olds, one who went to boarding school from let's say his just one up to his high school, and then one who went to day school, you really can't evaluate like there's you can't measure um their survival instincts. Let me put it that way. That's one. If they were to be placed in, let's say, a scenario where they had to survive, you can't compare their survival instincts and then their mode
Survival
of
instinct.
yes. Because this guy that went to boarding school already has that survival instinct kit. Why are you laughing?
You guys, it's just survival instinct. Like you guys were in the wild for the past 6 years. You guys were
No,
scrubbing
no,
with your hands. You had to go
no,
hunting. You had to
no. It's not
use
like
all the natural resources around you to
no.
survive.
It's just
And then
like
you came out
no.
and then
There's
like
no. No, do you know what I'm trying to say is you really can't if you really can't compare because okay, there's this my cousin that went to day school and of course I went to boarding school. He does not
uh
iron his clothes because every they do it for him, his parents, his nanny, like he has people around
you
him that
see
do stuff for him.
the
So he
thing
doesn't know
the
how to
thing about
iron.
this
Wait
the
now,
thing
wait,
about
wait.
this one
That's just
is
him by the way.
I learned I
That's
know
just
that is see
okay.
if it will surprise you to know that even people in days even boarding school, it's not all of them that know how to iron.
There's no way, except it's your school, but there's no way
No,
you
no,
be in
no,
boarding
no, no.
school that you
It's
wouldn't
not
know how
all
to
of them
iron.
that know how to iron. Are we not talking about haven't you been to all this rich kids school per se? Rich kid boarding
Boarding
school.
school.
They
That's a
iron for them.
different thing. Now. That's a
They do
different
all
thing.
those stuff
No,
for
but
them.
even
Look,
at
that's what
no,
I'm saying.
no,
Look,
but
look, their day school. Look, wait now, wait. Their day school, they are what we call rich kids day school, and they are rich kids boarding school. But when we come to
mm-hmm.
the streets, like you and I, we attend either the
Don't put me there.
streets
No,
of the
don't put me
boarding
there. I
school
didn't
or
go
the
to a
streets
street
of the day
boarding
school.
school.
So either way, we still learn
I
those
didn't go to a
manners.
street boarding school, correct? I didn't go to a street boarding school.
You didn't go to a street boarding school.
Nah, 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 I didn't go to a
Okay.
street boarding school.
Me that went to a street day school, no wahala. We learned what we learned. So there's nothing you tell me that you learned in your day school, in your boarding school, I mean to say, in your boarding school that I didn't learn in my own day
we
school.
learned we learned discipline. We learned respect,
Like what
which
kind
you
of
guys
discipline, what
barely
kind of
do.
respect are we talking about?
You guys don't respect your seniors the way we do. It's just a
In
fact. It's
what
not
manner?
debatable. In every manner.
How many we don't
It's
respect
not
our
look,
seniors the way we do?
no, it's not debatable because sometimes you guys like um okay, I don't know about your school per se, but some other schools out there they tend to fight with their seniors. You see SS1 fighting SS3. Now let me tell you, in my school, let's say for instance, all the SS3 were to go home and you only had one SS3 left in that school. I'm telling you that SS3 student can control the whole school. Hypothetically speaking, I'm
Mm.
not um I'm not sugarcoating anything. He's going to command it with respect. He's not going to beg anybody to do anything. He's going to
Look,
order them. Yeah,
the
I
thing,
think that's the
the
right
thing
word. He's
about
going to order
respect
them.
is the
Now,
thing about respect
look,
is respect
there was a
starts when
set.
you respect
Look,
yourself.
there was a set we had in our school. The SS2 students doubled the SS3 number. But then even one is a 3 students count. Like he was good enough to control the whole school. Even if they didn't have the number, they didn't have the strength, but still the respect was there. Now coming down to your D school, I want to be 80% sure that would not be the case in most D schools. You see what I mean, but this is
I see
exact.
what you mean, as in how.
You see what? No, I know you understand what I mean. You're just trying to. You would want to protect your own interest,
I'm not
but you
protecting
know
anyone. Look,
exactly.
I was a senior
No,
in a
you
day
know.
school. I was a senior in a day school, so I know what it means to be a senior in a day school.
But do you know what it means to command respect in a day school?
Bro, I know what it means to
Okay,
command
okay,
respect.
okay. Sorry, sorry. I
You know,
think no, sorry, I'm
you know,
wrong. Obviously, you know how to command
look,
respect in your school,
look,
but
look, look,
but you
look at how it works. Look at how it works. Your school, you guys, you know that definitely if you didn't obey the senior, definitely you are not going anywhere. You are staying in the school. So the senior has every time in the world to beat and do whatever he wants to do to you. Tell me how you won't respect him. Now that's one. Now two, look at it from the day perspective. These niggas have to go
Mhm.
home, and the next day they'll see a senior. Until the next day they'll say, "Look, I graduated school. I graduated my when I graduated my secondary school. There were a lot of my juniors. I had to tell them to stop. They were still calling me senior till date. I had to tell them to stop. We are all like, you can address me by my name.
Yeah, well,
We
we're
have
all
all
equals
graduated.
now.
We are all
Out
in
of the
the
four
we are all
walls,
outside
yeah.
the school environment. Address me by my name now. They don't call me by my name. All I hear is senior. Senior. When I'm walking on the street, I hear senior.
You see,
When
you
I
see, you
if I,
see.
the
That's
moment
what
I
I'm trying
hear all
to
that
say
stuff,
with you
I know
guys.
that definitely they are talking to me. I have to tell them, no, we have to stop now. We are all outside secondary school now. I'm
You
outside
see,
secondary
that's you
school. I'm no
guys.
longer your
You
senior
guys,
again.
you guys command respect by words. We command respect by action. Words in the sense that now your juniors are calling you senior. That's that. In fact, that's the highest form of respect for you guys. But for
Look,
us, they call us by our names, and it
they
still
call
doesn't
you
change
by
the fact that you won't do what I tell you to do. Yeah, they call me. They don't call us seniors in our school.
okay. Do you call your father by your name, or do you call your mom by your name, by her name? Hmm?
That's a different case. That's a different
No.
case.
Do you call your mom by her name?
Why? Wait. Why would your junior not call you by your name? What's the
Wait,
restriction behind it?
wait. Now this
No,
understand
if you
something.
can answer this, no, wait. If you can
Understand
answer this, I promise
something
I'll
now.
answer your
Understand
question.
something. There was no
Wait,
restriction. We
what's
never actually
yeah? So
asked them. Listen, we never actually told them not to call us by our name. It's disrespect. Mm-mm. They choose to not call us. They feel it is disrespect to them. This is them thinking and not us.
this is
Fine.
what they feel. So
No,
ideally, if you send your junior to fetch you water, so he can hypothetically look at it as being savageable and not do it because that's what he feels is meant to happen. That's what he feels he's meant to do.
there's
You're giving
nothing
them
like
an
that's what it
alternative,
feels
an,
to me.
an option. Wait
You're
now,
trying
wait.
to.
I'm trying to analyze from. Wait now, you're saying they feel like calling you guys seniors. That's why they call you seniors, right? Because they
I
feel
didn't
it's
say this.
respect. So the same
See,
way you
that is
send them
what they
to
choose
fetch
to.
water, they would
That is the
feel it's wrong
respect and
and
the
not go.
value that they choose to place. Eh?
They're not placing by calling you a senior. It's not placing
Mm.
respect or value upon
You
you.
listen to what I'm saying. Now, I'm just showing you. This is not all. I'm telling you, I've been a
Okay,
senior.
what's the highest? What's the
Countless.
highest
I've been a
amount of
senior.
respect? What's the highest amount of order you've given, like in terms of respect wise?
Respect wise, I can't even remember
Yes,
how or orders I've given in school that has been followed to the latter, to the teeth.
because they don't follow it, right?
They have followed it to the teeth. Listen, they have followed it to the teeth. That's
Okay,
what I
so
said.
what? Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. What's the most lethal one you've given? Like, what's the
I can't
most?
even
Have you? Do you guys do labor in your school?
labor is like clear grass, farm and all.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
we didn't really have a farm, but our school was
No, not
big.
not like you farm, but like just normal labor to clear grasses and all that. Do you do it?
Yeah, yeah,
Have you
yeah. Our
single-handedly
school had
controlled
very
all
large
all
lawns.
SS?
There was,
Yeah, have you single-handedly controlled all SS2 and SS1 students while you were in SS3?
while I was in SS3, there wasn't any
Yeah.
opportunity to
Can
control.
not even would you? Can one person control you and make sure that everything is being done accordingly
Yes, I've seen it
without
happen
without
countless
without
times.
No, no, no. And I'm sure the juniors were gisting while doing the work. They were having fun.
That's the whole idea of it. I won't hold your neck
There's
and
no.
see. Look,
I'm not
listen,
saying no.
listen,
I'm
listen,
not.
listen,
Look,
listen, listen. The,
I'm not saying they should not have
listen
fun.
now,
I was a
listen.
very.
The whole listen, the
I
whole
was a
thing.
very cool senior then.
Listen, the whole thing is this. I gave an order, it was followed. Now, if I said,
No,
okay,
but
go.
the manner in which it was followed
No,
equally
no, no, no,
matters
no.
because
If I
I can
said go,
send you. Wait. I can send you and you grumble and still go for that message, and I can send you and you go for it. The two things still resulted to you going for that message,
so
but one resulted in the approach you
look,
took towards
this is the
performing
thing
that
now. This is the
that,
thing
that
now. This is
instruction.
the thing now. We are both speaking from experience, but you are trying to impose that this is what happens now. I'm telling you
I'm
from
not imposing. No,
experience.
no,
No, no, no.
I'm not
You are
imposing
imposing.
anything.
You're trying to impose that this is what usually happens. But this is me now telling you from experience. Now, I have sent on labor and without stress. I don't really even need to. I hardly flog. I flog in school. Hardly flog, but I do flog. I'm the kind of
Okay.
I'm the kind of person that I'm the kind of senior that if maybe there's a group of latecomers and maybe they're about to flog and I come into that like I come into that when another senior is about to flog. I'm the kind of person that would, like just tell them everybody should just go to his class and don't come late next time. That's the kind of person I am. But if I choose to, the day
And what would
you
your mate do? What would your mates do about it? What would that your mates who wanted flogging them do about it?
you cannot do anything about it. See, that's the thing about the thing.
Oh, wait, wait,
I,
wait, wait,
I don't
wait, wait,
just
wait.
come
Let
and
me get wait.
undermine
Sorry,
his
sorry, wait,
authority in front of them.
wait.
Listen,
Let me get
I
this
don't just
straight.
come and
That's what I'm
undermine
trying to
his
see. So
authority in front of
that's
them. Listen
yeah.
to what I'm doing.
That
Listen,
okay.
I don't come
Have
and
you guys
undermine his
done?
authority. The thing is, before I let them go, I don't just steal now. That's the thing that I don't just come and say, you
No,
should
but the
go to
way
your
you
class.
said it. No, the way you
I
said it felt like you just come and be like, I let's go
no,
to
no,
your
no,
class and just stand up and
he's
run
not
their
my
classes
genius.
and all
He's
that.
my equal, so I talk to him. That's the thing. I like no call him
Okay.
myself. Alpha,
Have you ever
just
been in a situation where you have a tug of war with your mates? Tug of war in the sense, let's use that same scenario where you
like
come and then
telling
you
him
try
to go
talking to
and
your
he's like,
mates.
no, 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 no. No, the thing is, we
Yes,
don't
it's been
undermine each other's
unreasonable.
authority. That's the thing. I don't undermine his own
No, you
authority.
no.
He doesn't undermine
There's
my
sometimes
authority.
you have
So we
conflicts.
have never had a tug of war. Initially, we have never had a tug of war, except in a case where maybe I'm saying it in we don't have a tug of war. I've never had since I was secondary, never had a tug of war. My classmates signing this. Now there are some certain times where somebody maybe they're about to flog somebody and then she's like explaining and explaining and explaining and explaining and then maybe I sense a genuinity in their story or his or her story
Yeah.
at the time. And I'm like, I just called the guy, I'm like, Alpha, free this person. Like, just free this person. Now, this is me calling the person aside, not in front of the person. If I just call Alpha,
Okay.
just free this person.
Let me use this
And
example.
then
Let me use
it's
this
like, oh,
example for you now.
voila.
Let
I'm
me use this example for you now.
mm,
Let's say you sent somebody to the school shop to buy something for you, like stuffs, right?
mm-hmm,
For you. Okay.
mm-hmm,
And then the person comes back late because of the crowd there. And apparently this senior on duty happens to like have held students who came late to the hostel or wherever. So and
mm-hmm.
he intends like flogging them. But then you're like, oh, I sent this guy to buy me some stuff. He was actually here, but I sent him to get me some stuff. So I'm the reason why he's late. And
Mm-hmm.
then that's your mate is like he doesn't give a damn, he doesn't care. So what will you do at that point? Or what do you think will happen at that point?
The thing is, the scenario in a day school, that scenario will never occur. Why? Because if I tell a senior, if I tell my fellow senior that, look, this person is not late, I sent this person, he doesn't have any right
Then
to
what's
hold.
the
That's the thing.
God?
That's the thing. He won't
What's
hold
the
the person.
joy? What's the no?
No,
That's no. I'm not saying
there's
is
nothing like
everybody. No,
because he
it
chooses to
no. It's
flog the
just like
person.
no.
Look, this
If
person
you're
was
looking at no
it's
no
just
this I'm just using this. This is just one of the scenarios. Oh. Most
look at
likely they
it
might
like
agree. Now,
teacher to teacher
what
kind
if
of
it's one
thing.
of your class? What if it's one of your classmates that you and the guy has been like having like little
Look,
issues
I have beat
and
my classmate's sister before for coming late. He was there and he couldn't even say anything. She was begging him. I beat her as if I did not even know her, as if her brother was not standing next to me.
wow,
Look, she's late.
that's
I I
No, no,
distribute the
that
same
that's yeah,
atom.
that I
That's the thing.
that's understandable.
Look, I
But
distribute the same atom of beating to everybody, both male and female. Whether you are a sister,
don't you
you are
have
his cousin, you are his
don't you
brother,
have
you are
do
his
you,
auntie.
do you have a school son? Do you have a school son like or a school daughter? Did you
I
have
don't
one?
really, no, no, no. I don't really do all those do
But
something,
you
but
had somebody. I'm sure
I have a lot of
you
juniors
must have.
that usually like how will I say look up to me or something like that. But I don't took I don't
Wow.
come
Yeah.
as like school son or school daughter.
I was a
If I
I
have a
was a
challenge,
very
they
bad
can come.
senior in a way.
Mm.
I was a very bad senior. Not like I was bad, but I really had God. I stressed some people. Even though I no, but like this made me remember one experience that happened. There's this my senior because he was the health prefect in school then.
Mm.
So immediately they handed over to their set because I was in SS2 then. No, actually I was in my SS1, right? And then he was in SS2. So
Yeah.
immediately they handed over, he started giving me his socks to wash for him.
Mm-hmm.
So I would normally wash the guys after classes every day. He'll give me socks to wash because we end our classes by 2, we go to reflection. So let's say by 4, we should like 4 by 4 o'clock we should be like in our dormitories. So
Mm.
he would come and throw me his socks to wash for him. And then that
Mm.
socks would have to dry before the next day around 8. Are
Mm.
you getting the whole check?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, so he would literally throw me socks, and sometimes I'll wash the socks, dry it, and one unlucky human being will come and steal the socks. This guy
yeah.
would beat me. I'll have to get him new socks, new pair of socks. I'll get him the socks, and he'll be like, no, he wants his own same sock. Can you imagine? He wants the exact same sock. I told you somebody stole the socks, and you still want it. Where am I supposed to get it from, bro? Ah,
You know the funny thing
so
about it is
yeah,
that's the idea of the seniors in boarding schools. Like I can beat you and do whatever I wish to do to you, and then you don't have anything
that's
to.
wait. I'm not done. I'm not. Wait. Let me learn. Let me learn because the story
Okay.
is supposed to be a tragic story, but I love the ending though. So
Mm.
Um, he gave me his socks now. I was always watching it for like literally a year till they handed over to our set. So then I was in my SS2 and then the guy was in SS3, almost about rounding up, right? He was in his
Mm.
senior year, his final year.
Mm.
So I was in my SS2 and then they handed over to us. Fortunately for me, I became the next health prefect as well. And then guess what?
Mm. It's
This guy
about to
this
go
guy has a
down.
younger he has a younger brother that is in SS1. And
It's done.
there was a day. No, there was a day the guy gave me socks to wash, so I couldn't deliver the socks on time, and then
Ah,
he flogged me. So in the person I got very angry. I told him I was going to do the same thing to his brother. So he added the whole thing, like he messed me up that day for saying that.
yeah.
So on the day of the handover now, the guy called me and he was like, yeah, bro, you know what? Sorry about everything I've been doing. It's just cool. I know how stuffs are. Things are really
Ah,
messy. We just have to, yeah, because someone did that to me. But yo, we can
ah.
end this cycle here. And I was like, yeah, sure, we can end. Yeah, you're right, right. We have to temper justice with
Hit
mercy
the
and all that.
cycle. Ah. Okay.
So yeah, so they handed over to us now, and then that day, when they handed over to us because they would normally call us to the stage, and then give us our tag, our ID card, and all
Yeah.
that. So he gave me the ID card. I was the health prefect. So I looked at him and I was smiling at him sarcastically. I think he knew exactly what that smile meant because he wasn't smiling back. So
Yes, now it's about to go down.
yeah, we got back. Yeah, we got back to the dormitory that day, and then I pulled off my socks because I think he called his brother to like their corridor or something. So they were talking, and then I threw his bro the socks, and I was like, "Yo, pop that socks to me by 6 tomorrow." And I bounced back to my room, bro. That feeling was up to date, I still can't get my head off of that feeling. That was like
It's
my
a feeling of
best
revenge.
feeling ever.
The sweet
Like,
feeling
do
of
you know,
revenge.
the worst part? The worst part was his brother was there. That was like the whole joy. Like, you're obviously
Exactly.
going to leave the school. So
So it's
there are
my time now.
two choices there. Is either your brother lives with you or your brother dies here with me. So pick one. So yeah,
Until
that
must
was like,
happen.
bro, we used to see the look. I was like, I've never been so happy. And yeah, the I think because I started doing that stuff for like 2 weeks. Then unfortunately, I got tired of it because the guy was actually cool. That's his younger brother. He was really cool.
Mm.
So I just started vibing with him, and then I stopped. But I really wanted to go more. I wanted to go like way more. So there was a time within the first 2 weeks, I gave him my socks, and then the guy lost it. So I called him, I dragged him because immediately he lost. He now ran back to his brother and he was like, he told him, he lost my socks, this, that, because he wanted his bro to come. His bro came and then he was like, please, I should know that he came and begged me, like, my bro said he misplaced your socks, so just please don't take it to heart. Yeah, his bro even brought like one of his new socks and then gave me. I was like,
Mm.
no, I don't want that socks. I want my own socks, the same one
My
I gave
own
you,
very socks.
bro.
What goes
Do you know
around
how
comes
good
around.
that thing? Yeah, do you know how good that thing felt? I was like, he came with, and I was like, look, because he brought the socks around 5 something, because he rang the bell for us to wake up. So he brought the socks around 5 something a.m. So I was like, we have till 7 to get me my socks back. I don't want to know how you do it. I don't need any new socks because I have over a dozen new socks in my box. But all I want is that same socks I gave you. That socks was given to me as a gift, and so I intend to keep that
So
socks
I
for a
need
very
it
long
back.
time. Yeah, I need it back, the exact same socks.
Ah, that's fucked up.
Do you know today that's like one of my best high school experiences.
No,
I've never felt so fulfilled in life.
it just,
No, like honestly, no, I'm serious. I've never felt so fulfilled. Like that was really, God. It was then I loved my high school. I loved secondary school and everything in between.